I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Rampage and welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, just quickly before I get into the game, I do want to mention that I have played this game for about an hour already, but I found that for some reason the game doesn't really like my mouse, or just doesn't really want to work very well with keyboard and mouse. Specifically more the mouse controls kind of feel a little bit stuttery, so I am using a controller right now. And on that note, I am using patch 1.05, which came out this morning on 6th of the 6th, 2015. And I just want to show you this, just in case I'm just going mad. But there is no mouse control anymore, or mouse sensitivity controls anymore. The only way that I can fix this is reverting my settings back to default, or by deleting my settings, and it brings it back. But as soon as I change any of the settings, it just completely just disappears. No idea why. So, okay, I suppose I have to use a controller now. But anyway, let's go through the controls. The graphic settings. HUD, don't really. Oh, leave that on. So basically, I just turn all this crap on, and I don't really want to deal with it. Really, rescale HUD, leave it as what it is. Post-processing, I turn motion blur and blur off. Anti-aliasing, bloom enabled. Sharpening, I could probably turn that back on because I was using a SweetFX profile which had I could turn that off and it wouldn't sort of blur the screen. Now it kind of just blurs it a bit, but I'll wait until I get in the game to decide. Actually, fuck it, I'll turn it on now. Ambient Occlusion, HBAO plus, depth of field on, chromatic aberration off, vignetting and light shafts on. Graphics, we've got VSync off, maximum frames per second 60, I'll get into why that's at 60 in a second. Display 1, resolution 1920 by 1080, full screen mode, NVIDIA Hairworks disabled because it runs like garbage. Number of background characters, ultra, shadow quality high, terrain quality ultra, water quality ultra, grass density high, texture quality ultra, foliage visibility range at high, detail level ultra, and hardware cursor on. Hardware cursor disabled, makes the cursor feel like poo, but for some reason, I believe they've fixed it. Like if I turn that off, it kind of feels normal-ish in the menu at least. In-game, I didn't really test it, but anyway, that's as of patch 1.05. Now, why have I set the frame rate to 60? Now, the reason why I've done this is because if I set it to unlimited, the game kind of stutters around a bit, and, you know, I get anywhere from, you know, 82 to 85 frames per second, sometimes up to 90 frames per second, but it will drop all the way down to 53. No idea why, but it does. For some fucking reason, it is really pissing me off. So the only way that I can fix that is by setting the frame rate to 60 without VSync on. Now, the reason why I don't use VSync is because it also causes stuttering. It's not as bad as, you know, the release, but it does still cause some issues. So that's an issue that I have with the game, and just I would prefer to use VSync because I really hate tearing. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? Now, I'll just quickly show you where I am. So I started a new game just a minute ago to see how the game ran, and that is my current autosave. So I haven't really gone that far. Just wanted to make that clear. Anyway, new game. We'll play with Blood and Broken Bones because I believe Deathmatch still corrupts your save. So congratulations, CD Projekt RED, for testing your game quite thoroughly. Let's go. Tutorials? Meh. Fuck it. Import the Witcher 2 save. This is so fantastic. You've got autosave, but not my latest autosave at the top. So I have to scroll all the way down. And then it's like here. So there's that one. So 226, which is at 5:09 p.m., which, mind you, the time is completely wrong because that's not when I finished the game. So, like, the date, time, everything about that is incorrect. Just wanted to mention that. So, that was 226 at 5:09, and for some reason it's got a quick save on March 3rd. Okay. Manual save, 3:33 p.m. Yeah. So, alright. Whatever. I don't even know what the hell this even does, to be completely honest. Can anyone tell me? Anyway, fuck it. Start. Oh. I love this song. Every time I hear it, it just gives me like chills. I don't know why. It's just it's so good. I believe I get it mixed up with either the Sword of Destiny. Oh my god! Every time I see that as well, it's just like that's cool as. But yeah, I believe it's either the Sword of Destiny trailer music or the Trial. I always get them both mixed up, but because they both sound quite similar, I think, to me anyway. But this cutscene is just pretty good, and that so good. How come when anyone's trying to track someone, there's always broken, like, foliage, like sticks and shit? They're like, oh yeah, this is where they went. Yep. Every time. Doesn't matter what it is. Jennifer. After this start bit, I'll get into my thoughts. If you haven't seen my first impressions for the game, then the link will be somewhere on the screen or in the description below. Yennefer is just like some uber powerful fucking mage. Oh, it's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Look at that shit. Just buried him alive. Like, fucked him up and buried him alive. All the while she was crouched. Mad shit. So by this cutscene, we can kind of gather that Geralt is trying to find Yennefer still. But hold that thought. Some kind of glass bird skull. I believe it's glass. Some kind of metal? I don't know. I don't know my elements. Cutscenes still kind of lag a little bit, but they're not too bad. Then they stick a loading screen there. Yes. Kaer Morhen. Witcher Keep. Banks of something, rather. Didn't get to read it. Oh, thanks, Geralt. I want to know what it did. Like, what the fuck?
You know I don't find that amusing.
Like, did it bite his cock or something? Like, it's just like, fuck off, crab. Ooh.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
So?
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
All the scratches, yo.
So, later then.
See you later.
Woman. Don't be like that. Oh, there we go. Clipping through each other. Yes. That's the way. Projekt RED loves to perv. Not gonna lie, like the Yennefer. See, I don't really know if this is supposed to be before The Witcher 1 and 2, or whether this is after The Witcher 2, and apparently Geralt found Yennefer. It's not really clear. But anyway, welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary. Cool story, bruh. Kaer Morhen. Yep. Fuck off my screen. God damn it. Did my controller die? There we go. Bloody controller. Oh. Stop telling me shit. Thank you. I should probably make my looking left and right a little bit faster, I think. So maybe about 65 and then 70, maybe? Let's try that. Yep, seems alright for now, I suppose. Okay, so hold LT. And then, yep, So look for highlighted objects. Oop. Examine. Okay, so go to the lower level. Okay. I do like the inclusion of a jump though. Pretty cool. Can I jump up here? God damn it.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Of course. Vizimir. Not a fan of that foliage. Not gonna lie. It's like a 2D image.
Prefers practice to theory.
Yes.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays.
Hogwash.
She's tackling the pendulums, right?
So look for that. What kind of foliage is
How
that
many
shit?
times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Okay. Don't get mad at her. We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
Fine.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Okay.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Yeah. That's fucking mad, not gonna lie. She fucked it and then caught the sword, and Geralt's still like,
Pirouette.
you're a dickhead. What did you screw that up for?
Wrong.
Come on, bro.
Footwork.
That was mad.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you
Hell's
think?
yeah. Whoop. Ah.
All right.
And she was
Take off the
blindfolded.
blindfold.
Like, that's
You've got
mad.
work to do. Your reflexes
All
are
he's
still
wearing
slow.
is dick cup.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or
Maybe
strippers will go
for a
easy on you
witcher.
because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any Striga. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know.
Pretty much.
And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies not enough. Better not. That one.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety. Appendices included.
No, please!
Fuck that shit.
I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Begin tutorial, yes.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Now, I would stress if you are playing this game
Maybe if you
to
fall.
do the tutorials, because they've changed up a few of the controls in the game for both keyboard and controller. But one thing I just noticed
What did I
then
tell you
is
about
that
breathing?
for some
Your
reason when you go
mouth,
up,
rhythm with your steps.
shut the fuck up, Geralt. I'm trying to speak, boy. When you go up,
Siri,
whoop,
cut it
oh
out.
shit. when you go up ladders, it tells you to press A, but then when you like jump up stuff, it tells you to press B. It should be the same button, I think, but anyway, whatever. Go down, Geralt! No, okay then, that's fine, just fall down, yeah. Whoop. But yeah, the fall damage in the game is pretty huge, so you may want to not fall from really high, because it is quite ridiculous. Win. Bloody hell, look at this car.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the
You what,
sickly
mate?
paleness of its visage.
What?
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. Yes.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle
True.
Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous.
In a good way, I
Fine,
suppose.
we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab
Suck
a sword.
shit.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Fundamentals, I think. Come on, mate. Begin combat. Yeah.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's
I forgot how to
barely a
throw
novice.
bombs. Because apparently you can throw bombs in this game. I think you could do that in The Witcher 2 as well, but I never did it. Whatever. Draw sword. Which one? The steel one or the other one? Steel one will do. Hello, mate. What do you want me to do? Aim at him. Really?
Cuts. 1, 2, 3.
I don't really use the aim shit either.
Give it all you
To be
got.
honest.
Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Mistake. Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Huh. Whoop. Silly old
See
man.
how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now,
Yeah, no
live
shit.
later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
You what, mate?
Maybe a story.
I never understood that riposte shit either. Because it's all like timing based. In this one, it's got a little bit more of a window, but in The Witcher 2 was really awkward timing.
To bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few Witcher's signs. Let's start with Quen.
Ah, Gwen, yeah. RT,
This'll be quick and painless.
that one, okay.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
So look at the foliage. So stupid. So stupid, look at it. Look at it.
Just ignorant, Geralt.
Wow.
I want to see sparks fly.
Okay. Whoop-a-da!
If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Pretty much.
All right, Geralt, come on.
Oi.
See that,
Fucking old
Siri?
prick.
Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their...
Hey, stop attacking me. You're
Time for
talking,
action.
sir.
Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Hiya.
Axie can really muddle your mind.
I never really use that either. XP or Yerden.
Erden now. Show
Those
her,
are the two
Geralt.
that I didn't really use much. Apart from at the Kaer mission in The Witcher 2. That's about it.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted.
But you are, though.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
B. What up? Stand here. And... oh, no. That one. Hold RB. And... that one. That one. Bah!
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Hey, hey, no, fuck you. I sheathed my weapon, bitch. Now you gotta go get it.
You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Siri?
Siri?
You there? Hello?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Oh, God.
What the?
Intriguing. I don't know whose head that is, though.
Vesemir.
Like they... oh. I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No.
Okay. Pfft.